One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Chanticleers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Arkansas's offense will have the ball first. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
The Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Hart. Oh, they're after him. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Chanticleers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. All right, guys, let's talk a little Coastal Carolina. They're coming off an appearance in the national championship game last year, and you know they're looking to get back.
Yeah, they're motivated to take the next step. And, David, they feel like they've upgraded to several key positions this year, hoping that they can take it that one next step and win the Natty this season.
Yeah, it was one thing to get there, but, man, do you get even hungrier when you've got there and you had to watch the other team celebrate. So a good chance to take out some demons, start this year off good, and maybe forget about last year's finish.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. Lowers those pads. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Chanticleer. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off the RPO, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Razorbacks in the hurry-up. Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Looking to throw again. Swings it out to the flat. Graham continues to fight for yards. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Auburn escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Tigers fans there today could have done without this one being so close. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least...
Oh, he's got some space. Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Shanta clears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Calls his own number. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his man. It's Chubb. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Shanta clears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Chanticleers line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man on the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football.
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover two look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route and come away with a turnover.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Got a little space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. He's got 43 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Chubb. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Chanticleers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quarterback keeps it. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. The give to the tailback. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. And the Chanticleers really need to keep this drive alive on third down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
To attempt the try. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. send that offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Takes the handoff and he's going right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job, be stout. Stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Looking to pass. It's Hart. Pulls it in. It's Babers. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They're working that left side. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The shot that clears in a good spot here with second and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm, to stay ahead of schedule. Those are ones he doesn't drop very often.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that third down sack set them back, but they'll go for it here. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on down. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Got his man on the outside. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Snagged out of the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now from inside the red zone. Quick strike complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the shotgun, the inside give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On the option. Now the toss. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Got it behind the line. It's Babers. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas! Looking for the tie with the extra point. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Unloads it left. He's got it. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the right. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. The Chanticleers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Complete downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll try it over the left side. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Chanticleers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
It's a curious play call offensively to try to throw after that great gain on the ground the snap before. If you're winning in the trenches up front, keep it going. Let the big fellas go to work. I don't like the idea of throwing the ball, though.
Back to pass. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Quickly complete. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 2nd down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And that's the play the defense finally needed, man. They were getting gashed early. First 2 drives, they gave up 2 touchdowns. They knew they had to be able to get off the field. Great job creating the incompletion there on 3rd down, now setting up 4th.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Chubb. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And these 2 defensive game plans have been shredded a long time ago. Feels like it's just hang on and hope for a tip or overthrow or maybe a fumble from these QBs. Elite passers and dynamic rushers. Used to be you had to stop one or the other. Here in this second half, the challenge will again be twofold. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
With the catch, it's Chop. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Looking for a crease to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got him downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Yeah, and I love running the football down the red zone. You've got to be able to do it. And 1st down, obviously, is the right down to do it. But now
he's going for the goal line. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try to blast their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, shot to clear.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll go to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
This is a designed run. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. This quarterback part of their running game. They stop him short of the marker and they'll turn it over on downs. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Quarterback on the keeper.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Pocket breaking down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He caught it. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Razorbacks trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Takes the easy completion. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! The extra point here would tie the game.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll go back to work with the first down in the final period. Give to the running back. He's in open space downfield. Across the 40, out of bounds, and the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Chubb. There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The shot that clears can really attack on this second and short. They'll try the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Chanticleers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Handoff from the gun. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. To the ground with the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Chanticleers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. The Red Hawks of Miami are just steamrolling their way to victory. No way the experts saw this coming. A lead that just keeps growing and growing. They're up by 35 over USF. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gets it out fast. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry up. To throw, it's Hart. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Razorbacks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They just needed inches. Instead, they lost 3 feet. What a play by the defense. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a catch at the 10. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Chubb. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And offenses practice the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Got enough for the first down. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. And the Chanticleers are... quickly down the field. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll leave it with him. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The shot that clears, come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. A designed run for the quarterback. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the shot that clears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think